Hey guys, thanks for joining me today on episode 2 of How I Really Feel. I had the fortunate experience of catching a phone call today. One that almost everybody is getting. So today we're going to talk about IRS scams. Get a phone number come up on my caller ID this morning from area code 509. I didn't answer it. Voice machine picked up. They tell me to call because the IRS is after me. So I call them. And in this video, you're going to see what happens because I had the camera right there and had it rolling for the whole thing. The reason I'm talking about this one today, because people are falling for this shit. A guy locally lost like $5,000 of this scam. And what irks me is our fucking government isn't doing the shitting thing about it. I've been getting these phone calls for months, maybe a year already. Every time I call the number back, it's disconnected. If you don't call it back right away, within hours, they disconnect it and move on to another number. I don't know if they're using cell phones or whatever, but I got the call, wrote the number down, called it right back. You're going to see it all in this video. People, please do not fall for this shit. You got to protect yourself because the government is not protecting you. They're calling you up and saying they're their IRS. I asked him for his number, agent number. Hey, this is IRS agent number 107516, whatever the fuck he gave me. Are you kidding me? He's impersonating an officer. If I did that and said I'm a police officer, there'd be a manhunt out for me. Tell me, with all the technology today, we can't catch these mother effers. Fuck. Since when do they employ, when does the IRS employ you? I told the guy, I can barely understand you. Can you put somebody on that can speak fucking English? Protect yourself. Don't fall for bullshit. The IRS will send you a certified mail. You're going to have to sign for it. They don't call you. They don't do that, none of this bullshit. They send you a certified letter that you're going to sign at your postmaster. But for God's sakes, all the fucking technology we have, you can't track these guys down. I'm assuming they're in the United States. I don't know. With the area code. Every time they call, it's a different area code. Washington State, Virginia, fucking Idaho. Take care of these fucking guys for once and for all. Holy shit. What do we fucking pay taxes for? Anyway, here's the video.
Zero 1881. I repeat 509 570 1881. Thank you.
Wow, I was finally able to catch these assholes who do the IRS scams. I didn't pick up. I left a message pick up, and here it was, them saying that the IRS is looking for me. So that brings us to this episode of How I Really Feel. Watch this. Every time I try calling these numbers back, they never work. So I don't get it. There we go. They hung up. They probably heard my police scanner in the background.
Service. How can I help you?
Are you guys after me?
So this is IRS investigation department. happened.
Oh, what's wrong? I got a message to call you.
Can you verify me your first and last name and your date of birth?
My name is John Taglioni.
Taglioni.
Yes.
John, can you verify me your date of birth?
It's 0510-1963. Is there a problem? I paid all my taxes.
Let me check in my system, sir. Okay? I will be back in a moment with the case file.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
12 seconds later.
John, as I can see on my system, there is a lawsuit filed under your name by the IRS for a tax fraud or tax evasion. So I believe about this lawsuit.
I usually pay all my taxes. I don't understand.
Okay, well, if you are not aware about this lawsuit, then let me give you information and a small summary which might give you the knowledge about this lawsuit. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, now first thing, can you please grab a pen and a paper handy so I can give you the information about your case details.
Yeah. Wow, you guys sound really busy in the background.
Sorry?
I hear, are you guys busy? I hear a lot of noise.
Yes, we are working on the pending case file, sir.
Oh.
All officers are working on a pending file of the case file because we need to done with all this on this weekend.
Okay. Is there a person there that's English? Because I'm having a little bit of a problem understanding you.
So your case is with me, so I'll be the person who can help you out, sir.
Okay, what's my case number so I can first write that down?
Okay, case number is C as in Charlie. C as in Papa.
Okay.
101 73 T as in Tango.
T is in Tango. Okay. But I still don't understand when I have all my paperwork, all my tax returns, and everything should be okay. How much are you guys, what are they saying I need?
So let me go through the case file first, okay? I'll give you the information related to the case number, what I have given you right now, okay?
Okay.
First, I will give you the information about myself, Officer Alan Williams, with the IRS batch ID, IRM 101-216, okay?
Okay.
Before I proceed with the case paper, I want to notify you that these lines have been recorded and monitored by the IRS officers, Attorney General officers, and the jury members of the courthouse. So do not interrupt me and listen to me very carefully. Once I complete my part, I will give you the fair enough chance to speak and raise your questions, okay?
Okay.
Now, we have received a legal notice under your name for a tax fraud, which means we have done an audit on your tax filing between the years 2009 to 2014. And we found out something unusual under the calculation of your tax filing. Duration of these 5 years, we found out there was some miscalculation on your tax filing for amount $5,780.
5,080?
$5,780,
Yeah.
which includes your pending amount, the legal charges, the late fees, and the penalty charges.
Wow.
Now it is claimed that it has been unpaid or it was a miscalculation. The IRS have also discovered that you are a regular taxpayer, and depending on that, the IRS have also discovered that this was not a result of an innocent negligence, but it was a willful act done with intent to defraud the IRS. Okay? As you know that any crime against IRS is a crime against country, and any crime against country is not at all tolerable.
Really?
Now, under this statement, which has been proclaimed by the higher commission, they are facing 4 serious allegations under your name, which are as follows. Count 1, violation of federal tax regulation. Count 2, violation of internal revenue code. Count 3, theft by deception. Count 4, willful misrepresentation of information to the government organization. So at this point of time, the IRS is taking this matter to the courthouse by invoking Internal Revenue Code 6331H against you. So they are taking the legal matter by taking this matter into the courthouse. And if you found guilty into the courthouse, there will be penalty charges of $100,000. And also, at this point of time, IRS is marking a lien on your assets, including your house, car, unknown bank account.
Can you
401k plan would be frozen.
can you tell me what property?
Your house,
Oh, and what? I own 3 homes, sir.
so your all.
How many houses does the? How many houses are on your file?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just asking which house has the lien on it. I have 3 homes. Hello? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you learned your lesson. You get a call from the IRS and it's a fucking Indian on the other line. I give him a fake name and a birth date and he says he has my case filed. There's gonna be a lien against my home. I tell him I own 3 homes. He fucking hangs up on me.
Thank you for calling. This is Officer James Sawyer. How may I help you?
Okay, what's your IRS number?
My badge ID number is IRM Internal Revenue Member 70845. Did you get that?
No, you went too fast, sir.
70845.
Okay. And what branch office do you work out of, sir?
In Virginia, Richmond Street. What you gonna do? Do you wanna come here? Okay.
What's your real name, sir?
I'm on this line.
What's your real name, sir?
My real name? John Reed.
An Indian named John Reed. Okay. I believe that.
Yeah. John, my name is John, okay?
John, oh, okay.
Talking to me. So you are.
Can I have IRS agent number 101216, please? Wow, these Indians sure got a racket going on. This phone number, 509-570-1881, will be disconnected by the end of the day. Probably within the hour or 2. I don't know how these people have not been stopped yet. Hey, but we can ban Kratom. We can ban Kratom, but we can't stop an IRS fraud. In the name of the IRS, the government won't go after somebody. I mean, you can get more trouble for copywriting, going into a movie theater and copying a movie than you can representing yourself as an IRS agent. Unfucking believable. If that was a white man doing that, they'd have been thrown in jail by now. People, the IRS will send you a certified letter in the mail. End of the story. I don't have to go on a long rant, but how I really feel is that the government can definitely squash this fast. They're using their name in a fraud. They're using the IRS's name in a fraud. It's like impersonating a police officer. And nothing is being done with these people. And our elderly are falling right into the trap and losing their life savings. But we gotta ban Kratom.